Hey everyone. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much for your support, your continued support. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the follow. Please like, share, subscribe. Not trying to scare anybody. It's better to pivot and to be ready for the shift than to not. This is not fear mongering. This is the reality. I made the funding freeze transition plan. In this plan, right now it's free. If you haven't gotten it already, now is the time to download it. At least 10 people that looked in it. I do ask for your name, your email address. This is what y'all need to know about just transitioning to your next steps on still going after funding. Right now, we're still in the shutdown. We don't know when it's going to end. We know that it's still going on. And it's been a lot of questions of what are we going to do for funding? Can we still qualify for grants? And the answer is yes. In this transition plan, I have a checklist, what all you need to do, the next steps on preparing your business, nonprofit, church on still going after funding. I'll give you guys a little bit of what is going on in here, and thank you guys for joining in. Hi, how y'all doing tonight? Get this funding freeze transition plan so you can know where you need to transition in your program, project, cause, how you should go about targeting non-federal sources, going after the private foundations. Although there is a government shutdown, and I know they're saying absolutely no government funding, right? You can still go after government contracts, the ones that are available. In this transition plan shows you how to do that. It's sources, and instead of solely 100% relying on grant funding, it's showing you what you can do to pivot to increase your revenue by doing the steps in there, still qualifying for the funding before it runs out. We don't know when it's going to run out, just like we don't know when the shutdown is going to end. But until then, you can still qualify for funding. I tell you about the different funds that are available. Like most people are currently going after the CDFIs. See if you qualify for that before applying. They do have CDFI reps, give you more information than I can give you on here, but if you want the full checklist on the other sources, go ahead and get this funding freeze transition plan. Now it's free. It's going to prompt you to put your name and your email address in, so don't be shy about doing that. You're using your nickname anyway, so it's fine. Go ahead and get you this funding freeze transition plan. You want to know, be aware of the changes that are going on currently with our government. I'm not speaking on my political biases. Yes, this is a problem. This is one way to solve it. After this live, I will put a direct link to this QR code. My store, yes, get your funding freeze transition plan. If you live in the US, you know that on September 30th, Congress couldn't decide what it wanted to do with the funding and the spending for our nation, and that's why we're on a shutdown. Until Congress can agree with a different set of rules. Hi, everyone that's coming in. That's why we're on a shutdown. Why not take advantage of that and pivot? I'm saying hi to y'all as y'all come in. I just want to spread the word about this as a grant writer myself, letting you know what you can expect from funding. If you're someone that usually writes grants for your business or for yourself, you already know what you're going for. And if you don't know that you can still apply, then you're going to think that there's absolutely no funding left available, and that's not true. Because we're in the very early stages of it, you can still qualify your business, your nonprofit, and your church for funding. You can still qualify. This is not fear mongering. Because of the shutdown, the funding is limited. While it's limited, you could still apply for it unless they say otherwise. The government is still doing government contracts right now. They're just doing it until the budget runs out, and after that, before the shutdown lifts. So until then, go ahead and apply for as much funding as you think that you're gonna need and want. I'm Brittany C. I am a nonprofit specialist. I've been doing this for 5 going on 6 years. I'm a SCORE Houston workshop presenter. I have written proposals, review them as well. Right now, not a lot of people are talking about this. I've also started a federal funding freeze playlist. It's on my YouTube channel that's called Writing Visions if you want to check it out. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thanks for listening. Maybe I can stay on for a little bit longer. Thank you guys for joining. Those of you who pop in and pop out, I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for saying hi to me. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for what you're doing. Please get your hands on this funding freeze transition plan. Please get it as soon as possible. I'm using what's already out there. Already trying to apply for grants. Get your hands on this funding freeze transition plan. In here, I also show you what you can do to strengthen your business, your nonprofit, your church, not revenue source. I'm being careful with what I say. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Please subscribe, hit the plus sign and follow for more. I will keep my ear to the ground, keep y'all updated on any changes that occur. Please get this funding freeze transition plan. Y'all be safe, y'all have fun, y'all have a good night.